Hello guys, it's me once again. This is the Reaper with another Reaper podcast. I'm sorry for the late start, but hey, duty calls. So, what's on the topics today? The topics are video games, whatnot. Nico might be online, and maybe Blake. No, he's away right now, so probably just be me. Talking up the storm, so I won't be Nico this time until he gets on there. Okay, so this week has been a crazy week, you guys. Simply put, I thought I had a lead. Pretty much a guy on the inside of Kojima, or Konami, as he would put it. It seems so promising, but at last, it wasn't. Pretty much, I talked to the guy on PlayStation, which the guy said to add 3 accounts. There's still little hope, but I do have little hope now for that guy to be real. Simply because what happened was that the original guy invited people over, and somebody hacked, not really hacked, but got on his Reddit, got on his PlayStation, or got on whatever stuff he got on, but he hacked his Reddit and PlayStation, stuff like that, and they changed his password and everything, and they started putting out these things like they were officially from Konami and Kojima, and they were moved to this place in California. And it was just, it was so promising, really. He had something about the Jareth and the light that's circular at the quiet thing, which I've looked and looked, and there's nothing. I have not yet to even see. One guy actually, for some reason, I don't know, he said he'd done it, but he kept walking, waiting for light, and he saw a second him walking in front of him, which I'm like, huh? He's like, that's my shadow, blah, blah. It's like, oh. I love Never Be Game Over. Don't get me wrong. But some of the stuff, people are losing their minds over. Because they're not picking stuff out. They're basically just throwing stuff out there. It's Metal Gear Solid has become Five Nights at Freddy's. Why do I say that? Even Metal Gear Solid has a solid, confusing, but solid storyline. It makes Kingdom Hearts storyline, look great. You can understand it. But this whole Metal Gear Solid 5 and all the ruses and everything that's been going on with this game, it seems incredibly, I don't want to say flawed. I don't want to say anything like that. It's just basically, the story is incomplete as of right now. There are things to come, though, I do believe that, but Never Be Game Over has been grasping at straws when there's no straws, if you get my meaning on that. Pretty much still grab at anything, like the whole Chico is quiet. To me, that's stupid. But, it could be plausible. Who knows? But I really don't think so. I don't think Chico would, I don't know. Maybe, what would be the weird twist is Chico was Mantis. That would be a weird twist. But I've been, searching all over the internet. And how do I know this guy is fake? I've talked to the real person on the PlayStation, and I can take photographs of our conversation, and he don't know why people are like, he's like, I don't know why people are messaging me and stuff, you know, it's just weird. And it's like, you know, I told him what was going on, he's like, you know, so I'm gonna be addressing Never Be Game Over on that. But it's just a lot of stuff on that. I mean, the Reddit users are awesome. Some can get a little testy. Some could be like, you know, asshole-ish, or dickish, I should say, about stuff instead of talking. And, you know, I'm a peaceful guy. I like to talk, to have a conversation, not to... I'm one of the people that I like to talk to somebody and go, I really think this way about the game, and this way. And if a person doesn't agree with me, should come out and go, hey, you know, I don't agree with you. This is how I think. And then we back and forth. But people will Never Be Game Over, and people everywhere are, you know, say for example, I give my opinion out, and then the person that doesn't disagree doesn't comment on I disagree, or doesn't try to pull that person aside and say, look, I disagree on this, blah 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 blah. No, they just come out and say, you MFer, you motherfucker, you're stupid, you're retarded. I mean, come on guys, really? Do we have to go down that route? Do we have to do that every time? I mean, seriously. You know, it doesn't make sense. Why sit there and be a dick and be an asshole about it? And guys, why do you even troll? I mean, really. You know, it's like, I'm gonna mess people up, and for what? Really? Come on, you guys. We're all grown-ups here, man. You know, I mean, maybe some are not grown-ups, but come on. You know, be polite. Don't mess with people. Don't be like that. The way I see it, you guys, I believe that things should not, you shouldn't be like, you know, shouldn't be aggressive towards other people that don't agree. I mean, a lot of people are like, no, I'm going to do it that way, you know, blah, blah, blah. It's like, no, have a polite conversation, you know what I mean? But I mean, a lot of people out there just don't, they think, I don't know. I really don't know. I'm not much into the drama of things. And guys, look, let's lay it down right now. No drama. Okay? I'm a person that don't like drama. I don't like people that use drama on YouTube. I'm not going to name any names, but there are people on YouTube that uses drama, and like, you know, it's becoming a paparazzi thing. You know, it's becoming YouTubers that use drama to me are basically paparazzi that will get their hands on any information, whether it's wrong or right, and use it against other YouTubers that are more successful than them to stir up crap and, you know, make people unfollow so they can follow them and go, well, that person found this out, you know, blah, blah, blah. I don't go that route. I like to have fun. I like to entertain you guys. I like to show you guys stuff that, you know, it may not be great content, like, oh my god, but it's content that I'm appreciative for the people that watch, even if it's just one view. I'm grateful that you guys enjoy my let's plays of different stuff, and, you know, my theories and stuff like that. I'm very grateful for the Metal Gear community for that. And honestly, I think as person that talks from the person that loves Metal Gear, I think we should come out from the shadows and be a community and do this, because it is a major set. And we don't need to listen from Kojima or Konami. I mean, we do, but about, to me, it's like a pet project of theirs. We're gonna stir up some crap and see if this influences the game. And it did. It really did. The Video Game Awards. Everybody out there let Kojima and them get under your skin. You guys let them control you, basically. I mean, that is information control, in my opinion. Because the whole... I mean, he talked... From the way it looked, I mean, you can even go on Yang Ye's YouTube. Go down the list, and where it talks before the Video Game Awards, where he's periscoping, which is an app where you live chat, I guess, or whatever, like live stream, I guess, where you periscope, and he was talking to everybody, saying that he was on the phone with Kojima and Konami representatives. And he said he was trying to get Kojima to come out. Now, when he says trying to get Kojima out, to me it's not, I'm trying to get Konami let him go. It's I'm trying to get him to come. And he said, I'm pretty sure, don't quote me on this, but I'm pretty sure he said that Kojima don't know if he's going to come or not. Not that, I'm not allowed to come or anything. So and again, when this whole Ruse thing was going with Moby Dick Studios, he did an interview stating that he was talking with Kojima and Konami representatives about Metal Gear Solid 5, the timeline, and stuff like that. Now, the timelines is pretty much prologue, 80s, now. Now, the prologue is pretty much Ground Zeroes. The 80s is the Phantom Pain. The now could be either a third game or an addition to the Phantom Pain. And of course, everybody is like, "Oh my God, Kojima associated Phantom Pain with real life Phantom Pain because of the game. It's not finished, and that's the no, it's not. Guys, don't be that naive. He invented Phantom Pain because of the amputee, because he don't have an arm, because Miller don't have legs and an arm, and to lose something, we didn't lose anything really. We just haven't gained anything yet. To lose something and to feel that pain of loss is what Kojima meant. Kojima meant the Phantom Pain title as that, simply that, nothing else. For those of you who disagree with me and want to scream at me like little 5-year-olds, don't. Because I won't lash out at you like you think I do, but I will kindly lash out at you and make you look like an idiot. Because I don't put up with that. To me, that's bullying. Don't do it. But anyway. But to me, that's the meaning of Phantom Pain. It doesn't mean real life. Because you're suffering from Phantom Pain because no, that's not Phantom Pain. That's not what Phantom Pain is. It's suffering from a loss of a limb, suffering from a loss of something, which is what Venom is going through. Not only his arm, but his identity. He lost his identity. He lost who he was. And to me, he's slowly gaining that back, but also becoming something else. Kaz, same way. The thing is, I don't believe that the Phantom Pain happened or it's real. I do believe that it is a VR simulation. Ground Zeroes and the Phantom Pain is a VR simulation. The reason why is because the gadgets, the stuff that you do in the game, it reminds you of not real. Like, I feel like at Rising, the way Metal Gear Rising, when Raiden uses a cardboard box or a barrel, it's like digitally put on, and then when he puts off, it digitally goes away. Same way as when you get the cardboard box put on and off, it just appears out of nowhere, goes over you, and then disappears when you take it off. To me, it's like, what? You know, he never really fully explained that. I don't think Kojima did. I think Kojima explained that he's trying to make it to where it's like funny, blah blah blah. The chicken hat thing that never. I don't know. To me, it's weird. His games. I mean, Metal Gear Solid 4, Metal Gear Solid 3. You know, had funny elements. Had elements. Even Peace Walker had elements of funniness and la la la. But it never got. To me, it's like a merger. It's like, to me, I see Raiden and Metal Gear Rising and the Phantom Pain Ground Zeroes as one and the same. The way they look, the mechanics. To me, the mechanics, it's almost the same way. But yeah. I mean, I'm sorry going on about Metal Gear Solid. Just it's a big topic on me right now with Twitter and YouTube and everything else. So I'm gonna wrap up that topic. So in general, what do I think about Never Be Game Over Reddit? As a person that doesn't post a lot on there, that reads a post, guys, we need to not focus on theorizing so much, but focusing on nuclear disarmament. By focusing on taking down what Konami has built, what Konami is doing, taking them down, and saying, look, we will not be influenced by what you guys say. We're going to get the nuclear disarmament ending, whether you guys like it or not. I mean, it's a game, for Christ's sake. You know, you guys. I want the ending as much as anybody. You know, to me, it's childish to do it, to build nukes. To me, it's like, you know, oh, I'm gonna build a nuke just to watch everything burn because of Kojima. Because of, it's like, no, dude, be reasonable. It's a video game. You know, it's like a movie. It's a video game. You know, you play it to get the ending. I want to see the ending. I want to see what's beyond the ending. I want to see if there is Chapter 3. I want to see if there's more. But this whole thing with Kojima and Konami and all that, it drives me insane. And it drives everybody else insane, I know. Especially Never Be Game Over. You guys, come on. We need to band together to get rid of nukes. If there's nothing after nuclear disarmament, if there's nothing after that, then you could blame me, you know. But I do firmly believe there's something after that. A lot of people are arguing with me, going, no, there's nothing after. Well, how do you even know? Well, because you see the scene, that's it. How do you even know? How do you know that the code doesn't activate in the coding somewhere to where, you know, you don't know? How do you work on the game? Are you a part of Konami? Well, no. Okay, then shut up. You know, don't yell at me and tell me I'm wrong and call me stupid for believing in something when you don't even know yourself. You know, I mean, that's a mentality of people today of, if you're wrong, you're going to shut up and you're going to listen to me and I'm going to call you stupid for believing something. Look, no. I've been called stupid for the rest of my life. How even today. You know, my dream will never happen. I'll never be successful on YouTube. I'll never make it to where I meet thousands of fans or go to PAX to see thousands of fans. But that is my dream. I do dream of meeting tons of people, of going out there, traveling, touching people's lives with what I do. And I know it may not seem great now, but it will be great in the future. So, no, I'm sorry, I'm not that narcissistic. But let's check. Man, Nico still ain't on. So, or Zach, what? I think he'd like to be called Zach now. He's calling me John, my real name. That is my real name, by the way, John, but it's also the Reaper. I like to be called the Reaper. So, yeah. Let's put that Metal Gear mentality to the side now. For the side of my YouTube and Twitter, thank you guys so much for following and subscribing, and I promise you I would do more and have more in the future. So don't be disappointed. Don't ever be disappointed. I will have videos out coming every day. For the sake of this podcast, I'm actually going to end it, because that is all. I know it's a short podcast, and it would be longer, and it would be funnier if Nico was on, which he is not. I don't know why usually he's on, and that kind of worries me a little bit. I don't think Blake's on either. Well, the hoo-hoo. But yeah. So, I just want to say thank you guys for listening to my podcast. Thank you guys for subbing to my YouTube, The Reaper of the Grave.
Mashed potatoes are right there.
Sorry about that. And, thank you guys for everything. And I'm going to end this podcast now. I know. I'm sorry, you guys, for leaving you so soon. And for starting late. But, hey, duty calls once again. I'll be trying to come up with new videos here soon. I'll be getting back to the rhythm of things, since I don't have to do the stupid voiceover on Resident Evil 0 anymore. I'll be doing the Fallout 4 videos, more Metal Gear Solid videos. A tribute is in the works for people that I have talked to. Really, get on Twitter at the Reaper Grave. Please talk to me. If you guys enjoy my content, I do love interacting with people that love my content, and I love interacting with people. It's just me. So thank you guys for listening to this podcast. And hey, every Monday, usually 3 o'clock, sometimes later if I get a late start. But never give up hope. It's never over. It's not over yet. So, thank you guys for listening to this podcast every Monday, usually at 3 o'clock Eastern. At 3 p.m. I get on the podcast. Usually videos range from every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So, thank you guys for listening, and I will see you guys and talk to you guys next time.
Ha 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 ha!